Thank you for having us.
Tudor, you're in Michigan. Donald Trump was in Flint talking about, the American workers, and here she is, hugging Gretchen Whitmer. What goes through your mind as they try to still bring this celebrity buzz, J-Lo, Meryl Streep, Julia Roberts? I mean, at some point, this isn't going to work, I would think.
Well, they did it late enough that they think it's going to work. But the problem is, I think you're right, it's not going to work. I mean, Kamala Harris comes off as a fabulous kindergarten teacher, but the leader of the free world, not so much. You have one of the richest women in the world interviewing her and saying, what are you going to do for all the people that are struggling out there? I mean, it does not get any more bizarre than this. The American people are watching this and going, okay, I thought Oprah was fascinating when she had families on to talk about disagreements. But we are talking about the leader of the free world sitting down and talking to us like we're all children in a kindergarten class. Yeah. The contrast of that to Donald Trump coming into Michigan and saying, look, these factories that you're getting are toxic. You are car builders. You deserve to be car builders. We're going to bring back the manufacturing plants that are building cars. That's what we want to hear in the state of Michigan. We don't want a bunch of girls sitting around gossiping and cuddling each other.
Yeah, I don't even think I want her around my kindergarten student if I had one. Jeffrey, Pennsylvania, your state, critical, key. Let's just play a little bit more. Oprah actually went in to help her because Kamala, to Tudor's point, can barely articulate her plan, her vision without sounding just moronic.
We love our country. I love our country. I know we all do. That's why everybody's here right now. We love our country. We take pride in the privilege of being American.
I mean, at one point, remember, Jeffrey, Oprah wanted to be the vice president if Donald Trump won way back when?
Yeah. I don't know whether I should admit this, but, I love blue skies. Blue skies are so wonderful. I just think they're fabulous. The problem with this, you can just see right there. This is about the elites in this country versus average Americans. And there was Donald Trump somewhere in the last couple days in, I don't know, some bar or restaurant or someplace in New York talking to regular folks, the patrons there. That's not what you're seeing here with Oprah and all of these celebrities. But that is the way they think. And what's interesting in a political sense is once upon a time, the political world saw Republicans as, to borrow a phrase, country club Republicans, and that they were elites in their own fashion, et cetera. And Democrats were the party of the forgotten man and working people. It's totally flipped. Mm-hmm. And now what you've got are Democrats are the party of hedge fund managers and celebrities like Oprah, et cetera. And Republicans are Joe and Josette, average working class folks who are out there every day. That's a very significant thing. And I think that's what's going to help elect Donald Trump.
Yeah. And Hillary Clinton still in the fray here. And they're telling you what they think is going to happen. Let's play this MSDNC clip.
I have no doubt that the Harris-Walz campaign, like my campaign, will win the popular vote. I think what needs to happen is what they are doing, just more, deeper, more intensely, which is reaching out to people, both with the positive story. And, sometimes I'm asked, well, where is the policy? Well, go to the website.
Why is she so confident? Well, maybe because Media Research Center found that 95% of major network coverage of Trump was negative after this second assassination. Trump. Media is in her pocket, Tudor.
I mean, media coverage, I'd say the propaganda is in their pocket, but I'm sure she's sitting there thinking how sad that Kamala Harris is doing this in Michigan, and I decided to blow off Michigan and never go, and that's why she ended up losing. I think that she's still on her apology, feel bad for me tour. But honestly, we have to look at the policy. It does matter. You can't just say, go to the website and try to read the policy. If the candidate cannot articulate her own policy, she should not be in the White House. Who knows who wrote that stuff on the website? They have people that are writing things all the time. I want to know the candidate actually knows what she's going to do.